focus aside for now, and we'll just get started with that warm-up. So we are doing total body Tabata today, so hitting upper body, lower body, core, cardio, strength training. I don't know why this one's going crazy today. She does not like jumping jacks. Alright, so light on the feet, arms all the way up over the head. Really looking to get the blood pumping throughout the whole body and just wake everything up. We're talking about a little bit harder when it's raining out and no sunshine, but we'll figure it out. Keep the body going here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then right into some butt kicks. We are just going to keep the heart rate step by step working its way up there before we dive into some dynamic stretching. Might be spinning in circles here, so it'll pick a small one in the head. She doesn't have those that like spatial recognition quite yet. Heels all the way up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right into high kicks. So should be starting to feel that lower body warm up. The blood is moving. The muscles are priming, getting activated. Full work mode. Hit the hamstrings right now. Definitely want to focus this morning's workout on keeping the body moving the whole time. So even in between exercises, you don't have to do jumping jacks, you don't have to do high knees. You just keep the body moving, even while you're grabbing water or a towel. Let's go. 3, 2, and 1. And then go ahead right into those knees to chest. So pull the right knee in, squeeze, big open, and drop, and over to the left. Constantly moving even throughout the warm-up here. Really the only time we're going to slow things down and pause the movement is going to be during that cool down stretch. So even our planks have a little bit of movement in them today. And squeeze, open, and drop. Let's do one more each side. Super exaggerated here, all the way up into the chest. Big open, and drop. Squeeze all the way into the chest. Big open, and drop. Shake the legs out. Nice wide stance. Let's look at the body, upper body, involved. Arms up and out, and go ahead and start with those reaches. Pulling through the fingertips here. Getting a little bit deeper into the stretch as your torso starts to loosen up and lets you feel comfortable in that reach. Go ahead and add in that rotation of the arm you're leaving behind. Nice and slow here. Through the center, straighten it out. And that twist follows through to the other arm. As much as possible, keeping the hips facing forward here so you're really starting to feel that stretch through the torso and lower back. Let's go. 3. Through the center for 2. Last reach. Right up through the center. Go ahead and square those hips off and go in for the toe touches. Again, taking it nice and slow until you feel your lower back start to loosen up. Draw the chest a little bit closer down to the legs and push the butt back behind you so you're feeling that stretch all the way up the hamstrings to the glutes and into that lower back. So you can definitely slow this stretch down. But again, we want to sort of keep the body in go mode, even if it's slow-mo, in these dynamic warm-ups before the body is sort of totally ready to stretch it out. Let's go. One more each side here. Big reach. Square off the hips. Last reach. And up to the top. Go ahead and shake out the legs. Big arm circles forward here. Take this nice and slow. Exaggerate again. So you sort of want to reach as far back behind you as you can. You can sort of feel the lat muscles squeeze and draw up through the shoulders. 3. Let's go. 2. One more to the front, and then a couple reverse direction here again. As much of a rotation as you can get, as much air as you can cover. 3. Feel the stretch through the biceps. 2. And last one. All right, quick crisscross. So, again, all you're going to need is a mat and a kettlebell. We don't need the mat for the first 2 rounds of Tabata, okay? So we're going to dive back into that sort of double exercise Tabata round. So we're going to hit the exercises enough times to get those reps in, all right? And again, total body, so just know that if you're sort of focusing on the legs and feeling that burnout there, you'll get a little bit of a break eventually. We're going to start with goblet squat to press. So we're going to start with a neutral stance, about shoulder width apart, deep into that squat as low as you can get it. Push up through the heels and push up through the top. What I want you to focus on with that push, so it's really easy to sort of push and go like this, right? Try to straighten out and see how my lower back is really sort of arched. Bring everything in. Do that tuck right there. And you're going to get a little bit more out of the core and a little bit more out of the shoulders as well, okay? From there, we're going right into kettlebell swings. So one big strength exercise and then one cardio exercise, okay? Choose the weight that you want to use wisely. It should challenge you for sure, but not be overwhelming because we are going to really go for that fast pace today, okay? So, grab your kettlebell. All right, here we go. We're going to start with that goblet squat again. You want to be in a neutral stance here. Feet are about shoulder width apart. Kettlebells tucked into the chest. Here we go. Drop the butt as low as you can. Push. And then sort of a hollow body shoulder press here. So again, you should sort of, instead of feeling like you have that arch in the lower back, hollow out that core. 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and bring it in. We're going right in for kettlebell swings. Right from the get-go. Brace the core. Nice straight back. Heels down. Here we go. Hit it. And you want to keep the body really nice and tense all the way throughout. Nothing is loose here. From the calves all the way up to the shoulders. Every muscle gets involved. But you make it what you can. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in. All right. Right back into those squats. This time we're going to go nice wide stance here. So hit the inner thighs a little bit more. Here we go. Into that squat. Same sort of hollow body push though. Keeping your mind locked into the muscles doing the work here. Drop that butt as low as you can. The lower you can get it, the more glute activity has to get involved. 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in. Right back into those kettlebell swings. Again, keeping the body moving here. Shake those legs out. 2, and 1. Let's go. You want to grip with enough tension that you can sort of feel those muscles working all the way up the forearm, into the shoulders, and the back. 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in. All right, we're going to take it narrow stance this time, hitting the front side of the legs. So feet under the hips. 2, and 1. Let's go. You might need to let the elbows go a little bit wider to get deep into this squat. And lower that kettlebell down with you. Yes. Push. Excellent. All the way through that timer. 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in. Kettlebell swings. Just as strong. Tight core. Going in for the cardio push. 2, and 1. Let's go. Again, you're in charge of this motion. Yes, there's momentum, but you dictate where that kettlebell ends up. Super strong, super in control. And we're going all the way through for 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in. One last round of each. We're going to go back to that neutral stance. Shoulder width apart here, so the lower body should feel super warmed up. Get that butt low. Here we go. Down and push. Yes. Bending at the knees, push the butt back. Imagine a really low stool, like a doll stool behind you that you want to tap the butt down. Boom. And then push through the heels, right back up. 3, 2, and 1. All right, 20 seconds of work, and we get our first break. Last round of these kettlebell swings in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Tight, tight core all the way through. Think about that ballerina stance, right? Super proud, upright, in control. Yes. Nice straight arms here. 3, 2, and 1. Drop that kettlebell. Grab some one of you guys. 1 down. I said we're in go mode right from the start here with this Tabata workout. We're going to pretend like the sun is shining. We're going to make up our own energy. All right. One more set on our feet before we hit the mat for a little bit of mid-workout core. The 2 exercises we're going in for. Deadlift to upright row. So, slight bend in the knees, push the butt back. Boom. Nice straight back, squeeze the glutes, draw it forward, and then upright row. Right up to the chest, okay? Exercise 2, we're going to bring in that cardio again. Just a little push press. Down and right up through the ceiling, okay? So that's going to be our cardio bit. We'll alternate sides, right to left, okay? So definitely suggest heavier on the deadlift to upright row. And if you can handle the push press a little bit heavier, grab it if you're feeling like your core's got it going on this morning. All right, here we go. Let's dive in. So remember, deadlift to upright row. Neutral stance again. Got shoulder width apart. Shoulders down and back. Push the butt back behind you. Hip parallel, squeeze the glutes. Yep, and drop forward. And then go into that upright row. Exactly. Again, push the butt back. Nice straight back. Right there. Squeeze the glutes. Yes. Excellent. And again, just like those kettlebell swings, you're in control of this movement. Boom. There it is. Up to the top. Let's start with the kettlebell in the right hand. You want to have the weight of the kettlebell head resting gently on the shoulder. 2 and 1. Let's go. Yep. Slight bend in the knees here. Just to get that little bit of an extra pop. You want to go all the way up into that locked out arm. Push through the ceiling. Yes. Yes. Bring it in. Control. 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in, pull it nice and tight, right back into that deadlift. We're going to stick with that neutral stance. I'm not going to mess around with that at all. Just focus on good form. Here we go. Deadlift. Yep, awesome. Push that butt back behind you. And you just want soft knees here. So they're straight enough that pushing your butt back stretches the hamstrings, but not necessarily locked out, so you're locking out blood flow. 2 and 1. Nicely done. All right, let's switch it over to the left again. The head of the kettlebell gently rests on your wrist here. Comfort zone for feet. Here we go. And I want you to think again, just like with that press we did that first round, tuck your tailbone in, hollow out that core, stay super focused on locked in form today. 3, 2, and 1. Nicely done. Halfway through, we're right back into that deadlift upright row mode. Hitting the shoulders twice this round. 3, 2, let's go. When you go in for that row, elbows out to the side, keep the weight nice and close to the chest. Doesn't need to leave the chest at all. In fact, we don't really want it to. We want to sort of keep those shoulders nice and safe. 3, 2, and 1. All right, over to the right side. Last push press on that right side. I want to get a little bit deeper into this squat this time, all right? Adding some quads again. 2 and 1, so a little bit deeper and push. Yeah. And as the kettlebell comes back down to your shoulder, you're already starting to sink down into that squat. Keep everything nice and even. Yes, these look great. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Heck yeah, nicely done. All right, this is it. 60 seconds to go. I feel like that first one is like an 8-minute Tabata round. Everything else flies by. Here we go. 2 and 1. Hit it. Nice straight back all the way through. That's super key. From the tailbone all the way up to the shoulders. Don't let anything fall forward. Belly button or shoulders. Nice straight back. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent job. All right, this is it. Last time on the left side. Once again, deep into that squat. Hit those quads. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Yes. Awesome. Great power through the push. Excellent. I like that little bit of a U push at the top. Nice. That's powerful right there. Excellent. 5, 4, 3. Yes. 2 and 1. You guys are awesome. That was super powerful. All right. Drop your weights and grab some water. Really, really well done with that set. I know I said move even while you're drinking water, but I discovered I can't move and drink water at the same time. So if you can't do that either, that's fine. All right, so grab a mat. We have 1 set down on the mat. We'll be back up on our feet for the 4th circuit and then back down to finish up with core. But I wanted to hit core mid-workout this time through. Make sure. All right, here we go. Good color on the thing to see it. All right, so we're going straight for the core here, okay? So we're going to start with plank holds. So we're going to start in a high plank position. You're going to want that kettlebell or any kind of weight sort of nearby. We'll back this up so you can see what I'm actually doing. We're going to be in a high plank position here. And all you're going to do is pick up that kettlebell, move it to the opposite side, and hand back down. Move it to the opposite side, and hand back down, okay? So it's going to take a lot of shifting of your center of gravity, holding on to that plank hold with your oblique as you pull the weight, okay? So either lift and drop or pull across the ground, whatever works for you. Exercise 2, we're going right into those weighted sit-ups. So that transition is going to be a super quick transition, okay? Because we're going to flip it over and right into weighted sit-ups, which you guys know, okay? So just keep in mind there's going to be a certain sort of rapidness to this round because of that transition. Let's start in high plank position. Weight is on the very inside of the hand. 3, 2, and 1. You're going to either pick up and place, or you're going to drag across the mat, back and forth. And again, you want the weight to stay on the inside of the hands. Hips and shoulders as much as possible stay facing forward. 2 and 1. There it is. All right, here's that quick transition. Flip it around. Weights in hand for those weighted sit-ups. Pick the spot right above the knees. Here we go. Push right up into the ceiling. Right above the knees. No cardio this round. I really want you to focus in. I'm keeping that core nice and steady. You started that focus in round 1. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Weights back down. 1 down. 3 to go. Flip around. Back into that high plank. Everybody up. 2 and 1. Let's go. This is a super core focused round. We're hitting it mid-workout so that we know we have that energy left. You can feel the shoulders supporting the work. 3, 2, and 1. Knees down. All right, here we go. Right back. Through that transition onto your back. Feet stay on the ground as much as possible here. Hit it. Right up through the ceiling. And then actually take it nice and slow on the way back down to the mat. This is definitely not an exercise that is about pace, but rather core control. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Halfway through the round, you should be feeling those abs, no joke right now. Quick stretch of the arms, right back into high plank. Let's hit it. You should be definitely Struggling a little bit more. The second half of this Tabata round. Abs should be feeling it. Shoulders are feeling it. We're pushing through. 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and knees down. Flip around. 3, 2, and 1. Push that weight right up above your knees, up to the ceiling, and right back down. Keep those arms locked in. Nice and straight. Push up. Shoulders all the way up to the knees. 3, 2, and 1. That buzzer means we have 1 round of each exercise left to go. So right back up into the high plank. Last time through. Lock in form. Here we go. This is it. No pauses on this last round. 20 seconds. You got this. Go figure, that middle core round will be the toughest round yet. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Planks are done. 1 more round of weighted sit-ups. And core gets a little bit of a break. Here we go. 2, and 1. Let's go. Push. I want you to roll those shoulders all the way up to the knees. Feel the abs. Do the work. And then a nice controlled movement back down to the mat. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Weights down. Feeling those triceps, feeling those shoulders. Nice round. Shake everything out for sure. We're going to take a little bit of time here for some water, a little bit of recovery. All right. That round brings us through the halfway point of our workout. We're 3 in, 2 to go. We're back up on our feet for 1 round and then back down on the mat to finish it up. So we're going to start with a little bit of core, a little bit of coordination. We're going to hit arms back and forth. So we're going to start with those figure 8s, hitting biceps and core and lower back on this one. You guys remember this. You're going to start holding the handle towards the body, through the legs, thread through the legs, and then right up into that sort of cross-body hold, right? Boom, and up. So a lot of core going into that movement. Exercise 2, we're going to go into some overhead tricep extensions, okay? You're going to feel those tricep extensions that much more because of that plank pull right there, okay? So definitely hitting arms this round. Right back in, though, with that figure 8 to that sort of hollow body, nice, tight hold on the core. All right. So, kettlebells up in that starting stance. You want a little bit wider stance so that you can loop the kettlebell, but not a wide stance so you're going to hit yourself in the calf. Yes. Through. Yep. Grab behind. Yeah, you got it. Excellent. And then through the center, down through the legs, and pass it to the hand behind you. So you're always going through the front to the back. 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in. Takes a lot of coordination that first round through, just sort of getting the technique. All right. Overhead extensions. Kettlebells up. 2, and 1. Here we go. Bend and extend. All the way. Yeah, you got it. All the way up through the ceiling again. Looking for that hollow body hold, right? Same as that narrow press. Tuck the tailbone under. Keep the core involved. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in. Those are our 2 exercises. Back to the figure 8s. So you can keep it nice and slow. 2, and 1. Let's go. Yep, exactly. And again, thinking that nice tight core. You'll get that movement pattern down. It'll start to feel natural. If you throw the weight behind you, it's fine. I've done it. Nobody gets hurt most of the time. All the way through. 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Excellent. All right, shake everything out. Arms up, locked and loaded for those tricep extensions. Grip. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Bend and extend. Bend, and then all the way up through the ceiling, straightening that weight right up to the top. We made it all the way, well, almost all the way to the end before she started going nuts. Push it right up through the ceiling. 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in. Halfway point. You should be feeling those triceps big time right now. All right, here we go. Locked and loaded for figure 8. 2, and 1. Let's go. Thread through the front. Pick it up in the back with the opposite hand. And again, this is one of those exercises that you make of it what you can. Focus on that core, on the pass and the stand up, and you start to feel those obliques. 3, 2, and 1. Nicely done. All right. Right back into overhead extensions. Lock it in. We're going to take it nice and slow this time. My count. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Power up to the top. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Power push. 3, 2, and 1. Push. Last one here. 3, 2, and 1. And push. Bring it in. Last time through each of these exercises. Core is tight. Let's get ready. Here we go. Dumbbells up. 2, and 1. Let's go. Started with the opposite hand that time. I almost didn't know what was going on. Tight core. Squeeze those abs from the inside out. Pulling them in towards the spine. Here we go. Finish it up. 3, 2, and 1. Back into those extensions. This round is done. My count again. Nice and slow on the eccentric portion. Power push up. 2, and 1. Let's go. 3, 2, and 1. Power push. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Push. Go for 3, 2, and 1. Push it up. One more time. 3, 2, and 1. Power push through the top. Bring that weight in and drop to the floor. We are 4 in, 1 to go. Woo, woo. All right. Mats back out on the floor. We are going to finish up with some glute work and some ab work. Just to hit every muscle group more than one time. So we're going to start with glute bridges, weighted glute bridges, so the weight's going to rest on your hips, across your hip bones, okay? If you want actual little padding, whether it's a sweatshirt or a small pillow there, that's totally fine. And then we're going to be into Russian twist, so staying on the mat for the full round, hitting those obliques with that sort of side-to-side movement. And then we'll stretch it out. Okay. So again, glute bridges on the mat. Definitely recommend if you have a heavier kettlebell for this, use the heavier kettlebell. And then you can drop to the lighter kettlebell for the Russian twist, okay? So, on the mat, on the backs, knees bent, weight on the hips. Let's dive in. Here we go. This is it. Last round of Tabata. Strength and cardio combo. 3, 2, and 1. Squeeze at the top. As soon as the hips hit the mat, you're squeezing the glutes and heading right back up into that glute bridge. Heels and toes stay flat on the mat and nice and close to the body, so you're hitting those hamstrings as well. 2, and 1. Go ahead and relax. All right, lift it up. We're going in for those Russian twists. Heels are going to come just up off the mat. Lean the chest back. 2, and 1. Here we go. Twisting with the weight. Your whole torso moves with the weight in a very controlled manner, right? Protecting that spine, hitting those obliques. 4, 3, 2, and 1. There it is. Bring it in. All right, we're going to add a little bit of variety here. We're going right leg only glute bridge. If you can hold the weight on there, do it. Here we go. Single leg. Push and down. And again, as soon as those hips hit the mat, push through the right heel, right back up to the top. Squeeze the glutes all the way through. 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Feeling that one those single legs with weight. All right, back into Russian twist again. Heels just up off the mat. Lean that torso back. Here we go. This one does not have to be fast. In fact, the slower you can take it in a more controlled manner that you can move through this exercise, the better. Follow with those shoulders. 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in. Nicely done. All right, left side. Even everything out. There's light at the end of the tunnel here. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Push up and right back down. No pauses on these glute bridges. You want to keep the glutes working. Keep those hamstrings working. Come on. All the way through. 3, 2, and 1. Hips down. All right. Russian twist. Right back up. Again, one of those rapid fire transitions makes this round go by pretty fast. 2, and 1. Let's go. Keep those heels nice and low to the ground. As your body gets tired, it's sort of easy to let them track up towards the knees, towards the shoulders. You want to keep them nice and low, that nice open V. 3, 2, and 1. This is it. 60 seconds of work and we're done. Back into a regular glute bridge. I want you to keep the heels nice and close to the body. 2, and 1. So as you push up, you'll feel those hamstrings sort of contract and squeeze. Keep the hips moving. No pauses here. Push. And right back down to the mat. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, here we go. Last round of Russian twist. Keep that nice V, right? The torso stays back. Heels are nice and low. 2, and 1. Let's go. This is it. Final 20-second push-up Tabata. You should be feeling those abs. You should be feeling everything by now. We're under 10. Twist all the way through. Heels stay low for 3, 2, and 1. Weight down. Go ahead and drop that to the side. Grab some water, and we're going to stretch it out. Nicely done. Whew. Spread out my makeshift mat, and then we'll hit the floor for a little bit of a stretch. Nicely done, you guys. We hit every single muscle group there. I'd say we hit calves with jumping jacks, right? All right, loosen everything up. If you need water, grab water. If not, we're on the mat here to start to sort of stretch out the back and just lengthen all those muscles again. So we're going to be on all fours to start with. Start in that neutral position. I just want to sort of relax the neck here first before we get into cat-cow. All I want you to do is let that chin drop towards your chest. Release any tension. I know this is where I hold on to tension. And then go ahead and lift the chin as if you were doing cat-cow pose. But we're just working with the neck right now. Chin down. And up. Lift towards the sky. One more, just the neck. Stretch it out. And then go ahead and come back to neutral. And we're going to move into a full cat-cow. So as you tuck your chin the next time, you're going to round it back up to the ceiling. And this time you can sort of let the work start at the base of your neck and work its way down your spine to your tailbone. We did a lot of focusing on that hollow body hold today, even when we were doing presses or overhead extensions. So this is a really good representation of that movement. But obviously lengthening everything back out and stretching. You can feel the tailbone tuck. And then tilt back. Go ahead and come to neutral here. Nice straight back. We're going to hit the glutes and hamstrings real quick. So I just want you to come up onto your knees. Right foot steps forward. Back knee stays on the ground. Go ahead and put the hands in front of you and just lean body weight into that front heel. As much as possible, keep the hips nice and level. Don't let the body sort of shift in towards that right leg. You want to push everything forward, but keep the hips nice and even. Sinking that body weight just a little bit further into that front heel. And then you're going to go ahead and straighten the front leg, sit the hips back, over the knee, over the heels. Again, keep the hips nice and even, so pull that right hip back. That's usually what gets left behind. And drop your chest forward into this stretch. So we're hitting calves and hamstrings. Go ahead and draw back up to neutral and switch sides. So the left leg comes forward. And you're going to start with that bent leg. Knee stays on the ground and just go ahead and shift forward. Open up that right hip and stretch through the quad. What a lovely stretch. Taking those deep breaths in, filling your belly with air. Slowly exhaling. Good way to start a Monday. All right, one more final push here. Just gentle body weight into that front heel. And then go ahead and straighten that front leg out. And draw those hips back over your knee, over that right foot. And draw the chest down towards that front leg. Just feel that stretch run up the calf and into the hamstring. Go ahead and draw the body forward, back onto all fours. And we're just going to take a gentle step back into high plank, pull up through the core, and lift the hips towards the ceiling into down dog. When you're ready, relax the shoulders, walk the feet forward into forward fold. And we're going to reconnect to that first stretch that we did. I want you to just let all of the tension out of the neck. Sort of tuck the chin in and then let it just naturally fall towards the toes. Gently roll those shoulders up towards the ceiling. Close your eyes and big shoulder rolls back behind you. Loosen everything up. And shake it out. You guys, kick butt Monday morning Tabata. And it's done, just like that.